Just a few days ago, I got a notification from YouTube. It said this channel has completed 10 years. 10 years. And that made me pause. Not because of views, not because of subscribers, but because of the time. I uploaded my first video 10 years ago on 19th December 2015. It was about music. Back then, I wasn't thinking about what niche I want to create or growth or outcomes and all that. I was just creating because I enjoyed it. Even now, actually, I create because I enjoy it. But over the years, the content has changed on this channel. My interest has also changed. And recently, I moved into a space where I felt I could genuinely add value as well, along with what I was doing in music. But what surprised me was this. When I look back at this 10-year stretch, it felt exactly my career. It exactly felt like my career. Very slow, unpredictable, no clear milestones in the beginning. Nothing dramatic happened early on. No instant rewards or no moment where everything suddenly clicked. But something else happened instead. I stayed. I kept showing up when there was no feedback. I continued even when progress was invisible. And I enjoyed the process enough to not quit. I really enjoyed that process. That's the part people very rarely talk about. And that is the reason I want to talk about it today. Because we are surrounded by stories of fast wins, very fast wins. 10 days, 10 weeks, one viral movement, do this course and within 10 days you are going to be successful, and all those, easy pills. But most meaningful things don't work like that. They don't work like that. That's what I have learned over the years. Careers don't. Skills don't. Confidence doesn't. In my career too, the early years didn't feel any special. There was no clear signal that things were working. It just felt like effort going into a quiet space. I don't know what I'm doing. But only later did I realize something very important in my career. Because that progress that I was doing, that compounds quietly, very quietly, but it happens in the background. We don't know because it doesn't announce itself that it is happening. You don't feel successful while it's happening. You feel very normal at the time. Sometimes even stuck. I have felt that. Many a times I have felt that during my career. Looking back is when patterns make sense. The same thing has happened here. 10 years passed without me optimizing for outcomes. And yet, the consistency itself became an asset for me. This taught me a lesson I wish more people understood very early on, because there was nobody to tell me that 10 years back. So I just wanted to share that with you. You don't need instant validation to be on the right path. You don't need that. You just need clarity about why you are doing something and enough patience to let time do its work. Let that time do its work. If you are very early in your career, this matters. This matters. If you feel like nothing is moving, this matters even more. Not everything that grows does so very loudly. Some things grow very quietly, then all at once, it makes sense. Remember this, when progress feels invisible, that phase is not a failure. It's not a failure when it looks invisible. It's often the foundation. And that's what I have found. Over these years, and that's why I want to share from those last 10 years of my journey on YouTube as well and in my career.